Are you tired of feeling like a broke artist? Discouraged, feeling like there's limited to no opportunities? Maybe you're questioning the gift that you have. Is it even a gift? What are you to do with it? What is the purpose for it? Today I have some very specific, exact steps that you can take to move from a place of scarcity to one of fully thriving as an artist, doing what you love, being excited about what you love, and getting paid for the things that you love to do. Hello, my name is Giselle. Welcome to the Fully Me channel. Here we are talking about going from broke artists to rich artists without sacrificing our art, our wealth, or our family. And if you are ready to move from this feeling like a starving artist, then honey, you in the right place. The first thing that I want to share with you on moving from this place of scarcity or feeling like a starving broke artist is that mindset. If you are in this place of feeling like I don't have enough, I'm not enough, what can I give? Then the not enough means scarcity. And we can walk around with the same feelings, that mentality of scarcity about our artwork as well. Not just our money, our artwork. And if we consider ourselves to be artists, whatever your modality is, then guess what? That art is going to be connected to that money, honey. Okay? So that scarcity around or within our artistry is a direct connection of the reflection within our bank account. So if you're scarce, you feel scarce in your artistry, then you're going to see that scarcity in your bank account. And so the first thing that I would like to encourage you to do is consider, what are your thoughts? Are you thinking I'm not talented enough, or there's somebody else who's better than me, or I don't have enough, I don't have enough skills, well, I tried to go for this, but it didn't work? Are you keeping tabs of all the times that you tried and you didn't work and ignoring the times when you did get positive feedback? Because what that's going to do is going to build up that scarcity bank instead of building up that higher frequency. I have everything that I need. This is working out for me. I'm getting better. Where you're being able to see your improvements. So first things first, take inventory of your mindset. Are you walking around with a scarcity mindset? If so, then it's going to lead you in that starving artist mentality, and that's what's going to become your reality. Okay, so thoughts about being broke, thoughts about not having enough, we have to move past that and begin to take inventory and awareness of where you are growing, where you can improve. Okay, so the first thing is your mindset. The next thing is reframing your value and what you bring in your artistry. When you look at your artistry as just something fun that I do, or it's just a hobby, well, then it's going to become a little bit more uncomfortable to actually charge for your artistry. And I kind of get it. So when you are specifically in the performing or creative arts, where this is a part of what you share with the world, this is part of your service to the world, right? It's normally something that's easy to do. Like you would do it, they say you'll do it even if you weren't getting paid for it. It's something that you enjoy. So because it's something that you enjoy, it's like, ooh, well, you know, it's not in the business field or the education field or the law field or the science field or blah, blah, blah field. It's like play. And because I'm playing, then, you know, maybe I shouldn't charge for it. That has to change. You have to reframe your idea, your value of your art. Just because it's something that you enjoy doing doesn't mean that you don't get paid for it. You deserve to be paid for it. You don't see doctors and lawyers being like, oh, I enjoy what I do, so don't worry about it. This is all pro bono. Heck no. You don't see teachers, you don't see construction workers, you don't see almost anybody in any other field who are like, I enjoy doing this. This is something that's fun to me and it comes easy for me, so I'm just gonna do it for free. How can they live? They cannot. And so as artists, because it's like, oh, this is play, then it's okay for me to not be paid. And that's not true, because then you will put yourself in that starving mentality, not even mentality, but starving reality. Because what are you being able to pour back into yourself financially? So when we reframe that and say, this is not just a hobby, this is a whole service. sacred service, because what we are doing in our artistry, no matter the modality, we are impacting people not only psychologically, not only spiritually, mentally and emotionally as well. All of those systems need to run and function in order for us to move forward in a healthy way. So what we are bringing to this world, a lot of it is priceless, but we're getting to a place where we can put a price on it so that we can take care of ourselves and continue to give that beautiful sacred service out to others. An example of this, I'm just going to say one word: COVID. You know what I'm saying? We kept a society going as artists through COVID. Your artistry is sacred, it is powerful, it is needed. So reframe that idea of going from a hobby to, no, this is actually serious, powerful, potent work, and charge for it. So what's something that you can begin to do is repeat to yourself, I deserve to be paid for my art. I deserve to be paid for my talent. I deserve to be paid for this energy. I deserve to be paid for what is coming through to me. And I'm putting on this canvas or through this song, because this song is encouraging someone else. Like, we have no idea the far reaches that our artwork, what has come through us and we've given out, is doing in other people's lives. Don't short circuit them from receiving it, and don't short circuit yourself from being able to continue to provide it by being taken care of through paying for your artwork. Okay, so that's the second. First, mentality. Second is reframing your value around your artwork. The third one that I have is create one small stream of revenue. Just one small revenue stream. Whether this is something that you're just starting out on, building and creating pathways of revenue for your artistry, or if this is like the 10th one you've had, that's okay. Creating multiple streams of revenue is important in every line of work. It is important in your life, period. Depending on just one, it's a little shaky. It's nice to have at least one, but depending on just one is a little shaky. So when you are thinking about moving from a scarcity mindset and a scarcity reality within, as an artist, we want to create pathways of income. What does that look like? Let's just create one small one. What is one thing that you can do? Pick one thing that you can do this week that you can create using your skills, your artistry, your expertise, because nobody else can do it like you. But something that can be of service to someone else, that can help them, that can encourage them, that can provide them with resources, and that you can put a fee on. If it feels too uncomfortable, because sometimes you have to expand into that, where we reframing our value. As we expand into that, start with a small number. You know, what could it be? It could be, I have some things listed here. It could be a digital download. It can be a coaching session. It can be a performance. What can you give? Right? We have the holiday seasons coming up. Can you do like some online caroling? Can you go to a place and do in-person caroling? Can you make, you have a special service and you do artwork? Can you do like some special cards? Can you do a digital download of something? What can you do this week that you can put a price on and you can offer it as a service to someone? So if there's anything, well, I kind of want you all to work on all of these things, but definitely that one. One surefire way to get out of a place of scarcity is by creating a pathway so that money can flow through to you. And in all honesty, this was one that was a little difficult for me. And it started with, what am I thinking about myself? The mindset. And then I had to also deal with, okay, this is not just a hobby, so I need to treat it as a sacred work and put in the time to make space for it in my week. Go into my artist lab. It's one thing I always say. I say to my clients, I say to you, for myself, what does my artist lab look like? What is that time that I set aside? giving me space to go in there. Okay, I have a purpose, I have an intentionality. Let me create something. Let me get excited about it and infuse it with wonderful energy, because I know that this is going to bless somebody else. This is going to change somebody else's life. This is going to encourage somebody else. So yes, there's going to be a payment for it, that sacred exchange, that energy, that frequency, giving, receiving for both ends. Yes, that's there. It's needed. But it's going to change someone else's life. It's going to impact them positively. And you receiving that sacred payment for it is also going to impact you. You get back into the artist lab and you do some more. And it builds and builds and builds. And that's how you are moving from that scarcity to that thriving, from that broke to that rich, one step at a time. Okay? And then I have one more for you. Surround yourself with success. Surround yourself with success. Do it, do it, do it. Now, this is very much so in line with what I share as artist dates. I'm always on social media talking about artist dates and giving you little glimpses into what I'm going out on my own artist date. An artist date can be a solo time. It can be a group time. But essentially, you are surrounding yourself with other artists and their successes and them performing and them putting out new pieces. Or maybe you can have friends I have some friends so amazing who are in the fashion industry, on Broadway right now, like in the studio. I am able to surround myself with other artists who are doing amazing things. I can pick their brain. Sometimes I can just feed off their energy. I can see them on stage and that like gives me inspiration. Girl, you better go and write that song. I am able to use their successes as a rejuvenation for me, for my own, encouragement for my own, inspiration for my own, and pouring into them as well, just supporting them also creates a flip effect when I'm going and doing my things and they can come and support me. So you are building yourself, not just surrounding yourself with success, but you are building a community of success around you. That also helps you to get out of that mindset of starving, of broke, of no one makes it, of it's difficult. When you have so many people around you who actually are making it, who are doing well, then you can't really just lean on that old thought process. You know what I'm saying? So these are ways to help you move from the being in that place of scarcity, of being broke, discouraged, it's not working, to moving into a place where it is working, it can work. I'm doing the dang thing. Other people are doing it too. I'm not alone, and this is amazing. You feel what I'm saying? Because it is not, when we want to see money coming in, and I'm preaching to the choir here because we're going to new levels every step, or we're going to another level. But it's not just about give me something tangible. It's about what's happening in our mind, what's happening in our heart, what's happening with our hands. Are we in the artist lab? Are we surrounding ourselves in conversations that are positive? What are we doing so that we can make the pathways? Are we creating so we can make the pathways for that money to come to us, for that sacred exchange? So if you are tired, my dear, of being a starving artist, or feeling like you're a starving artist and there's no hope, or feeling discouraged, or not seeing how your artistry can provide for you, then we have some steps. We got a little bit of work to do, a little bit of tweaking to do, okay? So that mindset, switching that scarcity mindset, believing you are enough, your talent is enough, and if you want to tweak some skills, then go and do it. The second thing that I said, reframe your value. This is not just a hobby. Because you enjoy it, because it feels like play, doesn't mean that you don't have to be paid for it. That doesn't happen in like any other industry at all. So we can let that go. The third thing, create one small stream of revenue, one pathway for yourself this week. This week. See what you can do. Get out there, play, experiment, and see what happens, okay? And the fourth, surround yourself with success. Surround yourself with success. So if this resonated with you, comment below. You know, what's your first revenue stream that you're going to create today? What's your first thing that you can create this week? Or what is your 10th thing? What is your next thing that you can create this week to generate a pathway of income for you for your artistry? I would love to hear it. Leave it below. As always, like, subscribe, share this with a friend, and I have a freebie below for you, so make sure you pick that up. Until next time, live fully, believe in yourself. If it came to you, it's meant to come through you. You got this, and it's yours. So claim it. All right, bye.